Hello everyone, and we're here to talk about the changes or enhancements made to roadmaps in 15.9. So what's new with 15.9 in regards to roadmap? Well, we have made certain enhancements based on direct customer feedback. The enhancements made is, the first is we have made the import from PPM as an alphabetized order. So all the objects that used to be listed in the past, we used to have projects and ideas kind of listed at the bottom. Essentially, they were being listed in the order of creation. And now what we've done is we've changed it to be alphabetized. This makes it much easier for our users to find the specific object so that they can import its instance correctly. We've also added the support for large strings in our roadmap. Customers that are doing planning and have created large strings to capture detailed descriptions in regards to their investments can now have that information defined in the roadmap items. And finally, we now support the ability to synchronize the following additional attributes: money, large text, and parameterized lookups. So why is this important? Customers importing the roadmap items have usability issues in regards to investments either not being alphabetized, and then they had to scroll through the list. And we had several customers with large amount of investment types that they had to scroll through all of those to find the specific one that they were looking. Having it alphabetized makes it easier for our users to find them and then be able to include them into their roadmap. Customers also wanted the ability to plan for their roadmap using either the money, large text, or parameterized lookups. This is a very common practice that our customers use to capture additional data for their investments, whether it's a custom attribute for money, as well as for large text for capturing detailed descriptions, and finally parameterized lookup to have specific categorization of their investments. Now we can pull all that information over to the roadmap items. So right here, you can see that when you go into a roadmap and you go into import from PPM, you will see all the investments appear in an alphabetical list. Investment will be alphabetized based on their names and not ID. So if I create a custom investment type with the name called ABC, but I give it an ID of XYZ, then it will appear as A being on the top of the list rather than X at the bottom of the list. Synchronizing additional attribute has been added. So once you create a large string in your roadmap item, then you can pull that large string along with money and large text to your roadmap item by using the matching custom attributes to pull those additional data. So this means now in the roadmap item, you can pull in the following attributes: lookups, static and parameterized lookups, number, string, boolean, date, money, and large text, with the asterisk that parameterized lookups, money, and large text added in 15.9. So with that, let's go into the demo to see this functionality in action. So I'm here in 15.9. I'm going to go into my roadmaps. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open my roadmap and look at that when I try to import something from PPM, the list is alphabetized. That means projects and ideas are in the position of based on alphabetically, rather than project and ideas being at the very bottom as it used to be in the past. The next, what we've done is we've added the large string to our roadmap item. So I'm going to go into the administration. I'm going to go into the object definition for roadmap item. And I can, once open that and go to attributes, I can see that large strings, I have defined an attribute called business case, which is of type large strings. So now I can pull that into my roadmap item, and I can define a very detailed business case in my example. The other thing we've done is we have the ability to now synchronize money, large string, and parameterized lookup. So in order for to see that, I'm first going to go into my project. And in the project list, I have actual spend, which is of type money. I have strategy, which is of type lookup. I have objective and key results, which is of a dependent lookup, dependent on strategy. And I have business case, which is a large text field. In fact, let's go into the object definition. So what I've done is for the same attributes that exist in my project, when I go into my roadmap item, object definition, I have defined exactly the same attributes right here. So business case, which is a large string, my actual spend, which is of type money, my strategy, which is of type lookup, and my objective and key results, which is also a type lookup, but it's a dependent lookup on strategy. So once I've done that definition, if I go back into my projects, I'm now going to make some modifications to these specific values. I'm going to modify my actual spend for my BYOD management to about 250,000. So I spend a lot less than what I had originally thought. So I'm going to adjust that. For my compliance and security audit, I'm going to populate the business case. So I see that there is no business case populated. I'm going to populate my latest business case. And then finally, for my credit card security, I'm going to change the strategy and the objective key results. So I'm just going to change this to delight customers and improve patient support. Once I've made these three different changes, I'm going to go into my roadmap. And right here, you can see that I still have all the old values, which is the actual spend is still the old 345,000. The compliance security does not have any business case populated. And then same with the credit card security improvement is still the innovation at scale. So I'm going to go ahead and synchronize this. And actually, all I need is really just the matching custom attributes. I'm going to synchronize those. Once the synchronization is done, the new values will appear right here. So now I'm able to pull in money, my parameterized lookups, as well as my large string. The synchronization is complete, and now I can see that for my BYOD management, the actual spend has gone down to 250,000. My compliance audit, the business case has been populated and pulled over. And finally, my credit card security has changed to delight customers. So the information has been synchronized and pulled over to my roadmap. That concludes the demo that I wanted to show for the roadmap enhancements.